Yeah, I find the comparison of a barber to a therapist was kind of a moot point because
it's not.
One is your mental health, bro. One is you got a bad haircut, you got to go get another one in 2 weeks.
Sometimes you can't hide your mental health neither. Sometimes.
I know you can't exactly. So
it's like a haircut.
You could hide your haircut. You wear a hat, wear a hood.
Yo, Lang, take that do-rag off. You at work. You know you're not supposed to do that.
They don't tell me to do that. Sorry.
I'm grown as hell, nigga. Tell me to take my do-rag off, nigga. When this nigga is a slave, they don't give a fuck about his hair.
Okay, what if you go in a bank? How you going? You can't wear hats and do-rags in the bank. Yes, I understand. Yes, you can. But all right, you go in the bank, nigga, take that off. What you gonna do?
You talking about for a job? If you work there?
Do I work at the bank?
No, you can't go into a bank with a hat. Now you can obviously you can, but that's a rule. You can't go in the bank with a hat. But what I'm saying is, stop hitting me with this bullshit rebuttals. What I'm saying is, you're gonna eventually have to take your hat off. You're not sleeping in your hat.
I'm not hiding at that point. Anyone in my house knows me already. What the fuck? They see me on my worst days.
So you mean it's all right? You niggas win. But what I'm saying is, like, you can't. It's like a haircut. Like, how do you find a barber? Your man's probably told you it's therapy. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? You gotta.
I'll agree with you.
You should not find a therapist based off word of mouth. Nigga, my therapist.
Why not? How else are you gonna find a therapist?
Because it's fired for somebody, somebody's gonna be fired for you. I know exactly. I know it's the same as a barbershop, but it's a different type of mistake, bro. A nigga fucking up your cover is a nigga fucking up your head, nigga.
If you would have spun it the right way, and been like, see, the reason why I did that is because a barber can create insecurities that wasn't there, right? So like, but you over here talking about if you know how you picking a barber, it's a little hard. That's just like no.
But yeah, hold on, listen.
You sit in the chair.
If you really want to be if you want to go to a therapist, it's going to be easier for you, somebody that you trust and love, to recommend it versus you just testing out fucking therapists. That's the whole point I'm trying to say.
Ain't that like dating?
This, my brother. You talking about poison of the line, nigga. I'm talking about poison of the mind. Come on, my nigga. End this fucking topic, man. Let's go.
That's the problem with this black community.
What's the problem with let's talk about it. What's the problem?
Niggas like, y'all, I'm trying to spread therapy.
Oh, we supposed to ride with you because you black?
Are we all pro therapy or no?
I said I'm anti.
Fuck the therapist, nigga.
Keep telling your homeboy that. You keep putting that back on your homeboy, and your homeboy's gonna go kill himself because he don't know how to handle the shit that you do.
What is therapy really gonna do, though? Honestly, let's talk about that. Let's talk about what is therapy really gonna do at the end of the day. Because there's marriage counseling and therapy. It is all these stuff. What is it really gonna do for you?
It's gonna help. What else did you want me to say? Like, it's gonna help you identify what you're doing wrong.
You can guarantee that?
Solutions. I can't guarantee. You can't guarantee shit.
Okay, so what are you saying? You're saying it's gonna help. It could just give me. It can make me feel better.
It can help for me, dog. It
might
not. My therapist might not. My therapist can help for me and might not help for you. You got to find your own therapist.
But I can watch a motivational video and feel the same way a therapist might make me feel.
No, you can't.
For a couple hours, you don't. You can't. So you can't tell me that I can't. Because that's
how often you go to therapy? Because you said it didn't work for you before. You never went back.
I tried, and that was a negative experience.
Once.
It's like you eat food. Maybe you try something young, or you try something and you ain't like it. You probably never eat that shit again. It's the same thing. You try something, had a negative experience, and you just never.
It's called having a bad taste in your mouth.
But you get one bad haircut, and you go find another barber.
Exactly.
That's how often we gotta go to therapists.
As often as you look for a new barber.
Yeah, as often as you go to the barbershop, you should go to therapy.
Every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah, if you really like, yeah.
So what are these topics of, what would you go to a therapist for?
Me?
Yeah, what would you go to?
I don't know. I definitely want to try therapy because I don't know. I could uncover some shit just over talking.
Just some random shit. Like, hey, what's up? Like, I just want to uncover some shit.
Yeah. When I feel sad, I will go to therapy. Then it'll become a regular thing. I can't give you a direct answer because I've never done therapy, but I'm gonna sign up and come back to y'all. Sign up. I ain't like that way that sound. I'm signing up for it.
You gotta sign up for shit. You got this. You do.
Yeah. I just feel like you should have came more prepared for that answer if you're advocating for it.
What do you mean? What else do you want me to say, dog? You should go to your therapist. You niggas get haircuts all the time. If you get one bad haircut, you do not give up on barbers. You go find another barber. So you having one bad experience with one therapist, you should not.
It's hard to open up. The other day, you got mad at me because you thought I was prying for you to talk about something personal.
Did I?
Yes, you did. It's actually on camera.
So
what I'm saying is, sometimes when people are opening up and they get a bad experience,
yes,
it takes a lot of courage to do that. It's not easy to find that shit. And talking to a stranger about my problems.
And I understand that, but I'm not gonna get on a platform and be like, nah, fuck therapy because I had a bad experience.
I'm not saying that.
I don't know who out there is watching that may have had a bad experience. What I'm saying is, you might have had a bad experience with a haircut one time, and you still continue to find a barber. So I'm just advocating for people that may have that bad experience. Give it another try, because barbers is like people. Barbers is like food. You're gonna have to taste and test and talk to people.
I hear you. I'm more so advocating against you because you haven't convinced me.
Oh, you don't want to see me win.
No, you haven't convinced me yet. Like, if you can convince me, I'll be like, okay, that makes sense, but you haven't. So
hey, I can't save everybody though. And that's something I identify with. So if I can't convince you, just keep going.
So you can't, so you haven't.
I haven't.
Right.
And I'm not looking to convince you further because I've exhausted all my points. So
well, there's that. Let's talk about competing with others.